Good morning everyone, Val here, and this morning's breakfast is a 3-egg omelet with cheese, my grapefruit, and my fiber drink to go with my vitamins. It's been a long week. I've had my sister here. It's been awesome. We've played a lot, and the neighborhood had fireworks twice. We went down to this neighbor's and watched fireworks on Friday night, and then went down the other end and watched fireworks Saturday night. They always do fireworks down here on the end over the water, and there's usually somebody else putting them off, and there was somebody else putting off fireworks in around the common area where we keep our boat and stuff, and the family I was with was putting off theirs, so it was kind of like fireworks on both sides of us, up close and personal, and it was a wonderful night with friends and just hanging out with the neighbors, and it was awesome. So had a good week. It was a great way to end the week. And yesterday, church yesterday, and just kind of relaxing in the afternoon, doing some crafts. I'm doing 2 more of the mice that I think I showed you the mouse that I made, but I'm finishing up the last 2 today. I'll show you those when I get them done. They will be donated. They came, the pattern, the material came from the Heart Stitchers, and it's going to go back to them. I think I'm going to ask them to give 2 to like a memory care unit, so a couple of ladies in the memory care unit can have them, and then put one in our, we do a banquet every year, and I think it's in September. I have the application form to sign up for it, so I need to do that today too. But I'm going to donate one for that because they always do like a little auction, and the proceeds go to benefit the club, so that you know, we have to rent the building that we use and everything. So it'll help with that. But I'm going to take, because the little mouse has an apron, I'm going to put some things in there like sewing stuff, so that the mouse has some sewing stuff, so when they auction it off, it has a little bit more value. But what it is you just buy like these raffle tickets, and they have all the items on the table, and you put your raffle ticket into whatever container you want it in for that item, and then they go up and they pull raffle ticket out for the item on the table, and whoever's raffle ticket they pull, that's the item you win. So that's how that works. It's not like you're bidding money on it. You're just buying I don't know, the $1 raffle ticket or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's a fun little thing that we do. And I think last year I won something. I did, because I gave it to Colby. I won a little stuffed animal with a blanket, and I gave it to the new baby. So I may have won 2 things. I think I may have donated the other to somebody who was having a baby too. So, and I think somebody from Steve's work. Anyway, back to journaling. I am going to be focusing again, trying to focus on weight loss. I haven't journaled in a long time. Just kind of dropped it after the cruise. Kind of tried to come back to it, but didn't. And then just kind of let it go. And I'm not losing my cruise weight because I'm not focusing on it. I'm just haven't wanted to. So I want to start tracking again. Get the cruise weight off. I haven't done that. Not like I've gained more, maybe a pound or 2 more, but not like an extreme amount or anything. But I want to get it back down so it is where it was before. I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know. This journal is set up a little different, so it's more like I can, this is a new journal that I bought. I hope that I like it. I want to start journaling a daily prayer too, so there's space in here for that. I can do that. I can put down my calories for the day. And it's asking what I'm grateful for, daily affirmations. Maybe I can make that my calories for the day or something. what I'm excited about tomorrow, good things that happen today. I don't know. Priorities for today. Today my priorities are getting into my garden and doing a little bit of weeding. I'm not going to be out there a long time. It's like 75 degrees right now, which is a perfect temperature. So I'm going to go out this morning and spend a little while out there. And then I need to come in and edit a video. And I want to work in my office a little bit, try to clean that office up, because I tend to dump stuff in there and I've got piles and I need to sort and clean a little bit in there and get a little bit organized. So that's what's on my list today. And then, you know, of course, work on my crafts this afternoon. So not going to be that exciting of a day. Just trying to get organized a little bit. Steve and I have scheduled another cruise for the spring. I don't know if I've told you all that or not. We're looking at going to Grand Cayman Islands again. Haven't been there in a while. Cozumel, haven't been there in a while. We were hoping to do some diving in Cozumel, but it doesn't look like that's going to be offered off the ship. And we try to stay with stuff that's offered off the ship, so it's a little more safe as far as the ship not leaving you if something happens. And we don't really want to get left behind anywhere. So we're not going to dive in Cozumel. We're looking at something a little different that we haven't done yet to do there. And we'll do our diving in Grand Caymans, which I'm not super excited about because I haven't had my best dives there, but you know, anything is possible. I mean, it's a great spot to dive. The dive team isn't my favorite. Depends who you get. We've had a couple of different people when we've gone down there. So there's one lady I really like diving with. The guys we had the last time, they were not so much. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see who get. You know, I know they probably switch out from time to time or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to eat my breakfast. I'm going to get into the garden. I can take you out and show you how that's doing. And then get to editing and cleaning and all that other fun stuff I need to get done. So let me get started before it gets too hot out. I will catch up with you after breakfast. This is what the garden's looking like. The beets are here. They're looking good. Got a lot of weeds up in there. These are peas in this row. And then this row didn't do much of anything until you get up into like right in there. And I have a few bean plants that came up. I got cabbage in the back and Brussels sprouts. And then this row that really needs weeding in here has some carrots in it. And then there's a lot of weeds. So I'm going to weed out a lot of this up here today until it starts getting warm. This row, I planted beans in it, but nothing's growing. That's all weeds. I'm not as concerned about that row, but the beets do need to be thinned out too. I do want to do that. That's my focus for this week, is trying to get this garden cleaned up a little bit. The parsley grew back really nicely, and the basil, and really I should be starting to pick this again. So I am going to probably do that sometime this week or next week maybe. Look at this lettuce, y'all. And this lettuce looking beautiful. That looks amazing. My tomato plants are doing really nicely. These were the ones I planted first. They're just growing like crazy. The ones I planted second over there, they're doing well. They have some blossoms on them. These actually have some tomatoes tomatoes on them. I don't know if you can see them in there. There's a tomato there. There's some tomatoes there. Some tomatoes there. These are Romas. They got some tomatoes there. There. So I mean they're doing really well. They've got tomatoes on them. The potato plants are still doing well. My cucumbers look awesome. And then I do have some to pick. I think there's 4 in there and I need to pick today. And before I go in, the pumpkin grew this way and out. So the pumpkin plant's going all the way down there. And I do see where it's starting to go that way also. But I've counted, I believe, 4 pumpkin. There's a cucumber sitting down there. I need to get him. And I think there's a couple sitting up here, cucumbers, that I need to get. I've counted 4 pumpkin on here, but they're really tiny yet. Like, I believe that's a pumpkin. I have never grown pumpkin before, so I can't be 100% certain. But that's what I'm thinking. There's one up here, right there. I just don't know, you know. There's one. I don't know because I've never grown pumpkin before. But we'll see if it does anything. It was an experiment for this year. And my tomatoes on this side, you know, they look a little scrawny, but a couple of them have, well, they have buds. A couple of them have little tomatoes. I don't know. They may bush out on me. I'm going to water them every day. This one has a nice looking tomato on it. We'll see how they do. Anyway, let me get in my garden and start cleaning this up a little bit. It's going to be a process because I'm not going to stay out here too long. Just hoping that everything will produce something. Alright, let me get busy. I've been weeding the garden and watering the garden. It's been about an hour. I did pick 3 cucumbers. They look really pretty. There's one more that's probably going to be ready in a couple of days, and there's a lot of the little tiny ones that are just getting started. So we should be getting some more. Lots of buds out there, so I'm hoping for more. So that's what we got for our harvest for today. I'm going to go back and edit some videos. Alright, all 3 of the mice are done. That is it for the mice. I ain't doing anymore. Those were difficult. So, rating them from my favorite to my least favorite. This is my favorite one. I like the way everything turned out on it pretty much. This is my least favorite one because the bottom turned out a little weird on this one. It's not quite even. So, and then this one is the middle one. The back of this heart is light material. So, I didn't change it because you can't see the back, but that's how they turned out. No more mice for me. I am done. I started working on some bowl cozies. These are going to have a red center or burgundy. And then these are Virginia Tech. For anybody out there who is familiar with Virginia Tech. There you go. So I'm probably going to finish up 1 or 2 of those tomorrow. That's really, besides the mice, the only thing that I worked on back here in the craft room today. Finished with dinner. I'm ready to sit down and relax a little bit. I'm going to run out, get the mail, check the garden, see if it needs water, and call it a day. So thank you for hanging out with me. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And leave me a comment below. And remember, it's all about the adventure. I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Bye now.